Two. Do, do, do. Do, 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 do.
Still have with you right now.
I have the book Bossy Pants by Tina Fey.
Oh, that's fun.
Bossy Pants by Tina Fey.
Oh,
The audiobook.
All right.
Bossy Pants. Somebody forgot to mute their tab with the stream on it.
Yeah, that's me. That's me.
It was kind of cool to hear it echoed 3 times.
Right.
I was trying to, I fixed it, I think.
It's when the internet gets farther and farther away.
Oh, it does that? Oh, okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
How is Bossy Pants? How far have you read it?
Oh, I've read it through before.
Yeah.
This is just the closest book I had nearby.
Yeah.
This is just the closest book I had nearby.
Yeah.
I'm hearing myself as a ghost too. I may be haunting myself. It's possible that I'm haunting myself.
That's cool.
And you're live, so people are starting to see you around now. So
That sounds like an incredible solipsistic horror story, right? Like, yeah, you're just deviled by your own devils. Yeah.
And he knows me so well too. That's what makes it so hard. He knows exactly what terrifies me. So
He knows exactly what makes you tick. Mm-hmm.
knows all my terrifying secrets too.
But you know how best to get around, like, how to outsmart him. So.
This really just sounds like, that time that you spend lying in bed where you think of all the terrible things you've done, and that's your haunting.
Yeah, exactly.
Nice. Now that we're live, I think some folks are hopefully watching. Say hello in the chat. We are NoPants Improv. We're going to talk a little bit here up at the top as people join, but if you could help us out, we're doing a format called Book Club. So we are wondering, what are some of the genres of books that you've recently read, or maybe that you are about to read? If you could just type those in the chat, that'll help us get the show ready for y'all. I know for me, I'm personally reading a sci-fi book right now, and I get post-apocalyptic and, it's dystopian. It's
What are you reading?
It's the Red Rising series.
I never read that.
It's really awesome if you like sci-fi. But yeah, it's just dystopian, and like people are living on different planets within our solar system. And yeah, how about y'all?
I'm reading The Dark Tower because I'm highbrow by Stephen King. I'm rereading the whole universe. So
That's a long series. I've read that one.
yeah, especially because I added in, like, because I'm trying to do the whole thing holistically. So, like, I added in, like, Talisman and, like, Insomnia. And so there's, but I'm almost done now, finally.
Nice.
I just got finished reading A Load of Hooey by Bob Odenkirk.
Oh, cool.
It's really funny. That's really funny. Yeah. Super cool selection of like short essays, like stupidity essentially. So well worth checking out. It's called A Load of Hooey.
I should check it out. That sounds fun.
Is that a recent book by him, or is it from like back in his? Like,
No, I think it's within the last 2 years, I want to say. I bought it a while back and I just got around to checking it out now. So.
Oh, nice.
Write it down.
Yeah.
Very cool. We have a couple suggestions coming in. True crime, romance novel, Nordic noir, cozy mysteries. Any of these tickling your reading fancy?
I like true crime. I mean, I like
true crime for sure.
As well.
True crime.
I don't know what a Nordic noir is. I think
Noir. That's
Like Vikings smoking cigarettes.
noir that takes place in Scandinavia.
right, like
it's like adding layers of complexity that I'm not prepared for.
right, yeah.
I don't know what a cozy mystery is, but that sounds kind of fun. Romance always sounds fun.
Sweet. Well,
Romance is good. Yeah.
yeah. Well, how about we take true crime and romance? Those seem like they can kind of.
And then we get true romance. Okay, great.
Awesome. Well, if y'all are satisfied and the feed is satisfied, we'll keep looking for suggestions. Maybe if some pop up, we'll wrap those in somehow. But true crime and romance novel. And when we come back, book club. Okay.
Do you like fruit salad?
I actually.
Because I have this extra fruit salad and I'm not going to eat it. So just please take it.
Okay. I'll just put that with all the other snacks I meticulously laid out here.
Oh, I didn't know we were supposed to bring anything. Jack, sorry. This, I could run out. I could run back out and get something. I could Venmo you or whatever.
It's
Sorry.
great. You're very helpful. You're great. You're great.
Like new member of the book club and I'm already like fucking it all up. That looks good. Can I have some of that?
Yeah. Here you go. I found this on NewYorkTimes.com.
Yeah. You are always finding these recipes.
I like to dig deep. But don't worry, you're new. Please don't. I feel some stress coming off you. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it at all.
I'm just glad that you're here. Like, you've known me forever. You know how forgetful I can be.
I know, Nan. I know. But it's okay. We're gonna have a great time.
Yeah.
You know that there's a lot of cool people in this book club. Just
yeah,
you're gonna love it.
Yeah, they're all cool people. I like them.
Yeah.
God, you're a freaking genius. Whatever happened to culinary school?
Well, once you get a mortgage, you have to stay in place and be a little more, I don't know, responsible and steady income. I like to keep everything in order. It was too much of a risk.
Yeah, you are so risk adverse. Like, I mean, this is like the riskiest thing I've maybe ever seen you do. Like cream cheese and pimento and jam. That's risky for you.
Hey dudes, is it chill if I bring my dog in here?
Yeah.
I
mean, not my house, but I love dogs.
I actually have some potty pads. If you don't mind, if I just lay a couple down.
Would love that because she's not housebroken. But yeah, I'll just let her run around. Thank you so much. Oh my God.
No worries.
Those little Sammies look good.
Oh yeah, let me.
Is that on NewYorkTimes.com?
It was. It's.
Oh hell yeah!
Really enjoy.
That's pretty weird, but you're adventurous as hell, and I respect you for it.
I like your open mind. Oh no. Oh, pee pad.
Bad. Sorry.
It's okay. The pee pad caught most of it.
Good. Okay. I'll clean that up. I promise. I don't want to be a bad friend, but I just, got to keep her with me.
Yeah.
At all times.
Yeah. All times, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Hey there, Jack, Kevin, William. You came at the same time as me.
Surprised to see you, Dan. Jack, I hope it's okay. I just brought a Pinot.
Oh, of course you did. Of course you did. Well, I brought nothing.
Why not? Really? I mean, it seems like the decent thing to do when you come to someone's house, Dan.
Well, I brought the book. So that's something.
Glad you remember this week.
Look.
Your nose is in the air a little bit today, isn't it? A little bit of an ass.
I'm just saying that
Thank you.
If you have a book club, you should bring the book.
I thought I told you that the last time I locked the book in my car and I lost the keys to my car. So what am I supposed to do?
One of any number of pratfalls and claptraps and so whatnot for you, huh, Dan?
Those are all real falls. They're not pratfalls, okay? It's not put on at all. It's 100% real.
Just so many of them. It's hard to keep track. Anyway, Jack, thank you for hosting. You're so gracious.
Yeah, thank you.
Of course. I'm so happy that we were all able to find this time. I know those doodles get a little bit crazy, but got to keep things organized. I'm very happy to hear that you guys all brought your copy of What Happens in the Dark Doesn't Stay Hidden.
Got mine right here.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there you go. Oh look, a fancy leather bound edition. Big surprise.
Well, I thought it was nice to read a nice thing.
Hey guys, no, I'm always trying to keep the peace, but it's a book club, but it's also a friendship club. So like,
Okay, fair.
we need each other.
That's true. That's true. Just as a reminder, the snacks are on the way to the kitchen. The bathroom is the opposite way so that the snack and the food traffic don't have to cross paths. That's kind of always awkward. If you don't mind, Dan, I did notice that you didn't take your shoes off.
Okay,
And
my socks have a lot of holes in them, okay?
why? Why do they always have holes in them?
Well, they always have holes in them.
You can literally buy new socks at Target for like $3.
I've got a
Like-
spare.
I knew he was going to bring socks out. I knew. Okay, thank you. Thank you.
Now, that's a gorgeous pair, might I add.
Those are like,
Mm.
those are at least $12 socks.
Those look bespoke to me.
Just keep them. They're gold toe, and I'm sure they'll last you a while.
Mm.
Thank you, William.
How ritzy, my, over on Newegg or East Egg or whatever it's called.
Jack, can you dispose of these, please? I'm so sorry.
It's definitely okay. I'm gonna just take them to the bathroom trash can. Don't want them by the snack trash can. You know why.
Thanks.
Marnie, I love your new nose piercing. That is cool. That is new though, right?
Well, I mean, define new. I mean, it hasn't happened within the last 15 minutes, and I feel like that's the news cycle these days. But yes, it's within like the last 24 hours or so. I wanted to do something unexpected that also called it to attention sort of my Aqualine features.
I have a feeling it has something to do with that skateboarder you're dating.
Oh,
Or coincidence, or
what? We have complementary aesthetics. I mean, other than that, I can't see what you mean.
Well, it looks really good.
it does look really good.
Really cool.
Regardless. It looks so good.
Oh, thank you. I do know, but it's still nice to hear. And Nan, you're looking very presentable today.
Thank you. I shaved my armpits to be here.
I couldn't help but notice. I couldn't
Yeah.
help but notice that. Yeah.
Did forget deodorant, but
I could not help but notice that either.
Halfway there.
One step at a time. One step at a time.
You think you smell great?
really,
Yeah.
I got the soap on sale at Target.
Take note, Dan.
I didn't wear deodorant. Fine. Cat's out of the bag, okay?
Oh, same boat, Dan and I.
Kevin, I was just gonna ask one about Tater Tot. I know you usually go everywhere together, but it seems a little more clingy. Like, I mean, this is book club.
Yeah, okay. I'll bring it up. So I think we all can just address the elephant in the room. We all know that I just recently learned I'm barren. I can't have children. And so
That's awesome.
That's awesome. No, it isn't, Nan.
Oh, I'm sorry, I misread the room.
They say. So yeah, me and Tater Tot, our relationship is a little closer now. I'm gonna become one of those people that says they have a fur baby.
Kevin?
I mean, I love it. I love everything about this, and I just want to let you know that, you know, barrenness aside, like, I think you still exude a sort of like motherhood energy. I always get from you.
Oh,
Nailing it, man.
Funny ways to be alone.
nice.
I mean,
When you say I need to, like, you know, put on more makeup or, like, you know, button my pants or whatever, like, I get that. It's nice.
Kevin, is that dog a mutt by any chance? If so, my boyfriend and I would love to have you over for dinner. I'd like to show that I have friends with unpedigreed dogs if I can.
It kind of sounds like you're inviting me over to make fun of me.
No, yeah, what I am trying to do is use you as a
Been
token.
there.
Well, maybe you could just tell us a little bit about how you got him. I mean, he is very cute.
Thank you. Yeah, super cute. Picked her up off the side of the road. She was a stray. Took her to the vet. Got her all squared away, and yeah, now we're good.
So I want to thank you for taking in my dog here. But I don't want people to know that I just, am giving away a dog, even though I have all the means to support it and everything.
No problem. I've got a great backstory ready to go.
Okay, great. What are we talking here? Or something like?
Let's see. Well, this little guy looks pretty well taken care of. So I think we're gonna need to dirty her up a little bit. And
Right. Okay. Good. Thank you. That's why I have you here. It looks all plump and well fed right now.
Yeah. So
Shave some patches in its hair.
for sure. And Mr. President, I appreciate you've got a lot on your plate. So giving this dog to take care of. Thank you.
Yeah. Anytime. It's the least I can do to give back.
Yeah. Exactly.
I love hearing that story. It's like literally one of my favorite stories.
I know.
It's so weird every time.
It just glows with savior mentality and just a cool heart.
Yeah, and how I got her all by myself, no help, found her. Nothing else going on with that. This book was great, by the way. Good.
Yeah, what was up with the opening bit? Did anyone else get super scared? Because I didn't realize it was going to be so scary. So it took me 4 days just to read the first 3 pages.
I'm always unsettled by fog and the ocean myself. Hearing about someone going missing by falling off of a boat in a stormy night and then not being found, I mean, it's terrifying.
It's so real, did you know your chances of survival if you fall off a boat are virtually nil? Like if you're not found within the first 3 hours, you're either going to succumb to the elements or be eaten by sharks. I don't know which is worse. So, ugh.
Right. Nan, have a sandwich. You're
Literally.
starting a little bit.
What?
You're panicking. Why don't you go have a sandwich?
Oh yeah. What kind should I have? I'll go look.
We actually had 14 kinds of sandwiches, so she might be gone for a while.
Oh.
Yeah. So let's just try to not bring up too much panic because she panics often. Don't want that again.
You look a little nervous yourself, Jack. You okay?
Yeah, I'm definitely good. Definitely good.
You kind of nodded both no and yes at the same time there.
Not good. You seem real bad.
No. Yes. No. Yes. I
Subtle, yeah.
I just saw that Tater Tot. I can't blame Tater Tot. I'm just very stressed out with a lot of variables, and there are a lot of variables right now.
Oh, I'll hold on to her. Don't worry about it.
It's not just that.
Well, it sounds like there's something you need to share with us.
No, I would rather.
This book?
What about the book?
Is there a reason why you picked this book? Like you have something you need to confess?
Well, it's an old thing that we probably should have covered before. But yeah, I have a few things that we don't have to talk about those right now.
Jack. Is this about our time at the quarry?
Jack, what are you doing?
Trying to hit the window on the second story.
You know, you're going to break that, and I don't think your family could pay for it, really.
My family has $1,000 in the bank, and
That's amazing that you can like count it all like that so quickly.
oh no, my mom tells me every morning that that's all we have, and that if we spend any, the home's gone. So,
But Jack, why? What I meant to ask is, what are you doing here at the quarry? I was just walking home from school, and I heard the sound of those rocks hitting the windowsill.
you know how sometimes you feel that you live in something that if you touch anything, everything's going to be bad, and if it's out of place, your socks, there's two that are tied together. One has a red ring around the top, the other has a blue ring around the top, and they're in the top left-hand corner of the drawer. But if they were moved to the right-hand corner of the drawer, then bad things might happen. But you can't change that, because if this place you're living in isn't perfect, so then you go outside of where you're living, and you try to ruin things.
You know, sweetheart, I definitely, I know what this is. And I mean, please, I've been going to the psychiatrist since I was old enough to waddle around in my diaper. But the answer really is just, for me personally, Xanax. Yes, there's order. Yes, you've Marie Kondoed your life. Yes, you don't spark much joy anymore. I want to know why the quarry. This is a kind of a symbolic place, don't you think, to be acting out?
Everything's broken at the quarry. So if I'm at the quarry, I am also broken, but not alone being broken. Yeah, I like to be here. I like to be here.
I no comment, but I mean, I did notice there's been a lot of missing cat posters in the neighborhood. That's all I'm saying, you know, nothing at the quarry like that.
No, yeah, those posters are very, very sad.
You know what this would be great for, this quarry, now that I look around and I sort of like the vibe, an industrial themed warehouse sort of party. What do you think, Jack? You can bring your dead animal collection if you want.
Yeah.
Well, that was. I mean, I understand how that could be formative. You know, breaking windows.
They never proved anything, Jack, babe. You know, I'm proud of you. He's come a long way. I don't see a single broken dish in the house right now. I mean, I didn't find any glasses, which is why I am drinking the wine straight from the mug. But you can fit a lot of wine in here, you guys.
Yeah. I'm on what they call Xanax Extra.
That sounds so much fun. Do you get it regularly?
I do. It makes me feel like I'm on an inflatable donut in the middle of an Arizona swimming pool. It's wonderful.
I bet this guy wish he had an inflatable donut, huh?
You gotta tell me about it.
God, poor guy. Like, I do like the way, you know, and call me crazy, but I do like a nice, like, super descriptive death. Like, I don't like the fog part, the deep ocean part. You know, you don't know what's lurking underneath, but I do like it to be super descriptive, which is why I like this book so much. Everything was.
Autopsy was the best, one of the best parts of the whole book.
That was, yeah, I love that.
Thank you. I'll just use the bone saw here. We need to get access to the parietal lobe.
Okay.
You look queasy there, son. You gonna be all right?
Well, Dad, I'm gonna be okay, I guess. Yeah.
Look, son, this is what I do. I'm a pathologist. I autopsy people.
I thought autopsy was like maybe like making bread or something. I guess I didn't fully understand.
Okay, why don't you look at my blanket from the office? You look a little cold, son. I'll go ahead and cut into this man's skull, and we'll
What?
talk a little bit more about how he died. Didn't know this was what the saw was for.
I thought the saw was like for sawing down a Christmas tree, or maybe like cutting up some wood for a cold family to burn.
Look, son, I know that I brought my bone saw home that one Christmas Eve to get the tree down. It's a little bit of a lark. I didn't mean to send the wrong message.
Did someone kill our Christmas tree? Is that what happened? And that's why you had to. Oh my God.
No, son, I only deal with already dead people. And no one's killing Christmas or Christmas trees.
Is Santa okay?
Santa's gonna be just fine. You know what? Let's go ahead and find out why this poor man died in the ocean.
Okay.
It's sad. It looks like he may have had some ancillary bruising there at the top of his skull. Why don't you brush aside his hair so that we can see, son? How about that?
Okay.
It's like literally still haunts me. And I mean, I love autopsy shows, but that was super creepy.
Well, especially the son's description of brushing away the hair and finding the exit wound from the .22 caliber bullets.
Peeling the face back ever so slowly. I can't remember the word that they used. Ever so
I thought it was really inspiring. The kid remembered something his dad had taught him about 22 bullet holes and the size of the hole they make coming out of a man's skull. I thought it was really inspiring.
You feel his like terror, and he talks about peeing his pants a little bit. So.
Did none of you found it like a little bit, like a tad convenient that like memory that he had about the 22 bullet holes, like was so instrumental in him solving the case, like in his adulthood? For me, that felt a little cozy for true crime.
I mean, I like a simple book. You got too many storylines going on, and then I can't find out what happens until the very last page. Like that frustrates me to no end.
Exactly. Nothing is so unexpected as the truth.
Yes.
True.
Well, yeah.
That's inspiring. I'm gonna write that down.
A weird, just a quick tangent. Since you said it, Nan, how do you shave an armpit? I feel like anytime, like I have trouble with my face, and I can see that pretty clearly. And if it's not like straight lines.
I'm gonna be honest with you. When my mom taught me to shave my armpits, she basically was like, here's a Bic, figure it out. And so it was a learning process for me. I don't know about you guys, but I literally have a scar still, like right now.
From the first time.
Oh God.
Yeah. So maybe I'm not the right person to ask, because I mean, now all I do is I get some holistic butter, okay, put it in the armpit. You want to make sure, like to soften the hair, and then you guys know what I'm talking about.
Oh yes, no, I understand.
You got to rub the sea salt on it to exfoliate. And that does make it sting, but that's how you know that you got real close. So you want it to kind of, burn a little. Mm-hmm.
I've always wondered how the other half lives. So thank you.
I feel
Invested, Marnie. Come on.
Yeah. I do feel like a little bit of judgment coming off of you right now. Like I just.
I mean, I'm sorry. You're right, and this is a judgment-free zone. But I wouldn't let a vat of butter get within 600 miles of my person if it were up to me.
It's holistic. So it comes from holistic cows, you know, like they,
And what's the lifestyle of a holistic cow?
I was just going to ask the same question.
they every morning they put the essential oils in the diffuser. That's the start of the morning. They have, you know, the lavender and the tea tree, and that's how you get the holisticism moving through the cow, like the energy of the cow's, you know, essence has to literally.
Well, probably time we turn on the diffuser. I'll go out back.
Okay,
Yeah.
make sure that you change. Oh, he already left. I hope that he knows.
Nah, it's cool. No, I know. I'm going to use the lavender oil this week.
Yeah, make sure that you use the distilled water, because last time you did use the tap water, and you know that gets all up in the nostrils.
Yeah, no, I know, Elsie, how little runny nose thing.
You know, you're doing so great. And I really just want to, Brent, it's your first week here. I can see that you have a master's in holistic cowology, and that, you know, your presence here is so appreciated. It's just the little nitpicky things that I prefer. It has nothing to do with your own competency. Cagney knows. I'm just picky.
It's all right. I'm going to go ahead and hit the diffuser on. I'll be right back.
Yeah.
I
I use this like new butter, and it's like really scratching.
Yeah, I put some on my head too, and I'm getting a bunch of hives on the back.
What the fuck?
I don't know.
We are gonna get our non-USDA organic license taken away.
I know. I can't go back to all natural.
God, fuck. Do you know what they say about all natural?
Yeah, that it's fake and it's not natural.
Exactly. Just all you have to do is put a leaf on a box.
I know.
Just keep it natural.
What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do?
All right,
What are we
calm down.
All right.
Take a moment.
Yeah, you were saying that it's like an organic butter, but you've just like wrapped your arm all night. So
What?
you know, never mind.
Okay.
Let's see. What did you guys think about? You know, they thought that one guy did it, but then he was wrongfully convicted. Did they ever convict him, or was he just a suspect? I couldn't figure that out.
It was really difficult to tell if that was if it was just like supposed to be a red herring or not.
Yeah.
Well, I think even if it was a red herring, he was obviously guilty of some very significant crimes. I mean, they definitely had him at least on like dismembering like a couple women, right? I mean, even if it wasn't the ones that were the focus in this case. That was the thing I didn't like, is they really minimized some real damage to humans.
You know, I feel like that he was just really sort of set up by the system. They were looking for a scapegoat. They found one on this poor man, and you know, it's barely even really covered in the book.
I think, what was it? I think I skipped oh man, I totally got some butter in here and shit is sticking together.
Well, let's skip that chapter. Let's move right back onto the main story, right? Then we don't have to worry about butter.
Yeah.
William, I feel like I just want to say I appreciate you directing the conversation in a very specific and classy way. It is very William of you and very nice. I appreciate the assist.
Yeah, and I like your tux this week. What was the thing you went to this week?
Well, I'm going to the Tomorrow Fun Gala right after book club today. Parody ball, all that.
Yeah. Your wine is delicious, by the way.
Thank you. It's just the denominazione or organizzazione. Yeah.
Mm.
What is it again?
Mhm.
I can't remember the region. Vadadige. Yeah.
Sounds like that Italian class last week didn't go that great, did it?
Still learning. Buonasera, signore stazione.
Okay, now that's great, William. But when you're speaking Italian, you really want to use more hand gestures. It's going to be really important when you're in Italy. No one's going to be able to understand you when you just use your mouth.
Right. Buonasera, signore stazione.
That's really good. Okay, now bigger mouth, real big.
Buonasera, signore stazione.
So close. I mean, really, like, I want to say we can move on to the next chapter. It's just that I feel like there's not enough, like, what's the word? Nondescript anger?
What, Italian is an angry language?
Just more of, give me more of this.
Ration? Okay. Io voglio una farfalle.
You're ready.
I'm very happy that you feel comfortable being angry now. But since things are getting a little more angry than I was hoping, let's just maybe lighten it up with our second book of the week. Hearts in Two or Hearts in One.
Oh yeah, that was a great one.
This was definitely my more favorite book.
I got the extended version, the uncut version.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
so-
couldn't really identify with any of the characters. To me, they just seemed so plain,
right.
unspecial.
Well, Marnie,
That's the romance.
that's the romance. I know you
The
don't.
romance is the plainness.
Well, that it could happen to anybody. That anybody can find love.
Can they?
Even two simple people, in Iowa, farming the land that their parents farmed before them, and meeting in the same little small town, and then when they went away to college and met each other again in New York, I thought that was the best part of the whole book. I teared up a little bit.
Wow, did this hit close to home for you, William?
I loved everything about this book. Just the way like the farm was described, like was it was so like kind of sexy. I don't know. Like, I mean, all the variety of apples. The book didn't go into this, but did you know there are like 300 variety of apples?
Really?
It's fucking nuts. Yeah, some of them are named like after kings and well, anyway.
Way too
Perhaps-
many types of apples. Way too many.
It's a lot. But, perhaps it's the apple orchard that threw you off, Marnie, with your apple allergy. Maybe that just kind of.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
You had to bring that up. Like, I mean, honestly, come on.
Literally
Marnie?
the beginning of the book.
I don't let it define me.
Hey. So what's the deal, huh? I invite you to my Halloween party. We got a beautiful tub of apples to bob for, and you don't even try once? What the hell is going on here? Huh?
I'm so sorry, Trey. I wanted ever so badly to bob for those apples. It seemed like
Fine.
so much sport, but alas, My parents have told me that I am deathly allergic to apple skins.
Apple skins.
It's a very noble sort of allergy, only passed down by the best bloodlines. It's
Well,
like being a hemophiliac.
If you ever want to be cool in this school, you're going to take a bite of one of these bad boys.
Oh my.
And then
That
you're going
was-
to chew it up and swallow it all the way down.
That was very rebellious of you.
That's right.
I did like the way that looked.
You want to take a try, huh? Come on, just
Oh.
a little bite. Just
There's
one
a little
bite,
bit
you
of
know?
symbolism here.
There's no danger here. Come on. You want to be cool like me, huh? Come on. Just try it. Just one try. Come on. What's the worst that can happen, huh? It's delicious. Now, normally you don't want to share apples with anyone, but in this case, we can make the exception here.
I do want to be cool in this school, so.
Right.
I am really glad that now you know
Harrowing.
to carry your EpiPen around with you.
It was just a miracle that farmer happened by with one on his person. I mean, otherwise I would have died. And
Yeah.
that little punk, he got away with it. I mean, they didn't even
cool.
send him to some sort of reform school.
That's really terrible. I mean, you literally almost died. And
Yeah.
and what a weird thing to like pressure you like that. Like you guys were like almost in college and he's like, eat an apple. Ugh.
Well, I like to think that the whole experience made me the deep and thoughtful person that I am. And, being so close to death, you stop, you have a lot of perspective on life. And I feel like I owe that boy a favor. I mean, for that, that's a gift. Mhm.
I heard that when you're about to die, basically your brain just like runs through all the scenarios that you've been through ever in your life to try to figure out like the one thing it can do to help you survive. And that's what the life flashing before your eyes is.
That's what that is?
That's what that is. Like just trying to help you like, oh, have I ever been in this situation before where I ate an apple and almost died? And so but you hadn't. And then
You'd hope not, right? I mean,
but now you'll know. So
I do know.
yeah.
Well, I happen to know for a fact that Kevin's been through a near-death experience.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Oh.
Don't do it. I'll do anything, I swear.
Yeah? How about you just give me your wallet?
Yeah, you can have my wallet. It's in my back pocket on the left side. There's also some condoms in there if you want to take those. I was on my way to my Tinder date's house. So
Take the whole thing.
anything valuable that you need, you can take it.
Yeah. I'll take it. Then I'll just take you.
Oh. You literally used a pop sword and just went into yourself. So I guess I could just be on my way.
Yeah, that was really such a trying experience. I can't believe you made it through the ICU with all of your body in one piece.
You took the dagger and just right into my heart. That's I showed the scar that I definitely have, but it's like kind of hard for me to talk about. But yeah, so I just, thanks for being like really understanding about the like really horrible trauma that I went through. You're such good friends.
And the dog that we have to deal with now because of it, right? Yeah.
I can give you some butter salve to put on the wound.
That would be super helpful.
Is butter salve just butter? I mean, out of curiosity.
No, it has a secret ingredient that I am not allowed to disclose.
Okay, I'm so sorry. Proprietary.
Not yet. One day I'll have my own butter salve shop and I will have all of the secret ingredients in the world. This one you could probably just Google.
I suppose we should get back to the book, shouldn't we?
Yes.
Did anybody else take this book kind of as a personal insult to the way that they are as a person? Because because they're talking in here about how single people are no good. And right here, this passage is kind of what really led me to believe this. There's a character named Jack in here.
Mm-hmm.
And it says, okay, this is verbatim my story. Everybody knows that. His wife left him after finding out that he sold their family dog for some magic beans. Hello?
It is a little derivative, isn't it?
That hurt. I mean,
Yeah.
That's pretty close to like what happened to you, right, Dan?
Right. Yes. Very close.
That's like exactly what happened to you.
Except my name's not Jack, so it's kind of.
Yeah, you're right.
Honey, I've exchanged our beloved family dog for some magical beans.
Get out of my house!
What? You don't even want to plant them and see if it grows first? You're just like kicking me out of hand?
I can't even fathom that you have done this. We had a fur baby together, okay? Do you know how special that is?
Okay, it's not our actual baby. You realize that, right?
Of course, but it's for beans?
Magic beans.
Real, Dan? You sold her for beans?
Magic beans. I want to just make that distinction very clear.
I can't even look at you right now. You know what? I was on the fence about getting engaged to you to begin with. How about that?
You were?
I was, and now you've just proven my parents right. So
honey, no, come on. I can make this up to you, okay?
Nope,
I can make this up to you.
They said Dan is a low-life guy who believes in stuff that isn't real. And I said, no, he's not. He's a sweet, gentle man, and I love him more than anything. And what have you done?
Okay, listen. I can make this up to you, okay? Just let me plant the beans, and I'm sure in a couple of days, there'll be a giant beanstalk out back. I'll be able to climb up, get all the riches we need. Okay? I swear I've read about this. I swear that I have read about this before.
I'll let you do that. And if it doesn't happen, I will be sending divorce papers to the Taco Bell during your shift, okay?
Okay, that's understandable.
And then not only did she send the divorce papers, she literally put poop on your car.
Well, it's the character Jack. The character Jack's car, okay? But yes, that is exactly my story. That's exactly what happened, okay?
Right.
But in my defense, though, I really thought those beans were going to grow.
They looked very special, I thought.
they tingled when I touched them.
What?
Tingled. See, tingling. Where were you when she was bringing those divorce papers by? You should have brought that evidence to my help.
I can't.
Fine.
Be
It's not your fault.
Sorry.
Not your fault.
Speaking of true love, William, who's your date to the gala tonight?
Well, I thought that I would take Lisa, as she and I have been dating for the last 2 years now, and she's pretty wonderful.
Lisa's
Kind of weird.
weird.
I mean, I've had 2 mugs of wine, so I'm gonna just lay it all out there now, but Lisa's weird.
I'm sorry, I don't really understand what's weird about me being with the same person finally and finding a little romance.
I mean, what you do in your own time is none of my business, really. It's just like the things she's always saying. She's always like wiping her nose after everything she says. She's literally forever talking about different types of insoles, like lift your arches, over pronation, under pronation.
Podiatrist, that's...
Honey, this morning I don't want to be intrusive, but I don't mean to be, but I took a peek at your insoles, and you're not using the arch support ones that I bought you for Christmas.
Well, honey, you're right. I don't wear them on my slippers around the house. It's a little more comfortable that way. I mean, I wear shoes outside.
You don't understand the incredible long-term, just irreversible impact that you're having on your spinal column every time you get up and warm your feet, even for a moment to go to the restroom. It just makes me feel like you don't take me seriously as a person.
Honey, it's okay. Just here. Just take this. I'll wear them all the time. Okay.
And could you talk to your parents about it? Because at dinner the other night, I noticed that neither of them were wearing the corrective foot gear that I bought them, and I couldn't even eat. I was just staring at their arches, like just horrified, horror-struck.
I mean, I know how you are about arches, and I think it's sweet.
You know, my dad died from undercorrection.
I know.
I didn't know that. I didn't know that her dad died from falling arches. Like, how would I?
I don't think that's possible. I don't think that's real.
I think that I mean, I'm not a podiatrist.
Did she send any of you guys insoles? Like, I got some in the mail, just like randomly. Yeah, okay. Just double checking.
She's a very caring person.
Expensive
She's a
kind.
keeper.
I
They
actually
fit in my shoes.
They probably work better if you didn't have holes in your socks.
Well, okay. I don't know how the holes in the socks would affect the insole, but probably.
Pressure spots, rubbing, friction, etc.
I got these nice new socks now.
Exactly. And, if you need a new pair, just let Lisa know. I'm sure she'll send you one.
Thank you, William.
I appreciate that.
You did.
You guys want to talk about these two lovebirds in here, though? Well, Jack, who I guess later on turns out to be a pretty okay guy.
Oh yeah.
This girl that he meets at the dog park, Lorraine.
Oh, I thought that was so cute.
Oh,
Yeah,
that was really cute.
like I feel like it was like the scenario you sort of envision when you're like daydreaming about meeting your perfect potential fur baby husband. Like you have your dog, and then like the ball comes like flying at your face, and then like the leashes get wrapped around. It was kind of sexy, guys.
Man, I'm surprised at you. I mean, here you are talking about being childless and all the rest, and now you're talking about meeting a fur baby daddy. Is this somebody we should know?
A fur baby does not come out of anyone's vagina.
I know, but there's something about making a life with somebody, even with pets.
Yeah.
Where do you think the fur babies come from? No, never mind.
It's not about that. It's about finding a relationship with somebody and loving their pets and them, and that's why I'm asking Nathan.
You think because I think Lisa has a weird nose and foot fetish that I'm not capable of love. That's what you think right now.
Oh my God, Kevin.
I think maybe you found someone and you're not telling us about them.
Kevin, is your dog wearing tiny insoles?
Is that true, Nan? Did you find someone?
Did Lisa send you those?
Yeah, she did for my dog.
I don't know.
Sorry, Marty and I are having a little side convo.
I don't quite know how to tell you this, Kevin.
Spit it out. What is it?
I don't think it's fair. I don't think it's fair that I don't get to see my child anymore.
Child, it's a fur baby.
Then how do you explain the fact that I pushed it out of my vagina?
Okay, it's a human child. You're right. Because I think we learned that I'm barren, so I think that I deserve a little extra time with our child.
Not all of the time. I would like to get to take our child on a walk or two. I would like to get to choose some of our child's toys. I would like to choose when our child gets a haircut, whether it's going to be a 1/4 inch or a full inch or a shiny coat underbrush.
For sure. You're welcome to text me those suggestions whenever you want. But I really think it's important that it stays with me. And I'm really not going to back down on this.
This is not what we discussed, Kevin. When you held my hand and I was pushing and pushing and pushing, you said we'd be together. You said we'd go to the park together. You said that we would go for the shots together. You said that we would do the once every 6-year dental cleaning together.
I know.
And now I just have this orange I take around and I talk to.
Well, that sounds like a you problem, actually.
What do you expect, Kevin? You took the only thing I love, the only thing I've pushed out of my body and didn't get rid of.
You're right. I've been a little inconsiderate of your feelings, and you're welcome to come over and visit. And if you would like to take her for some daddy-daughter days, I think I'd be fine with that.
That's all I wanted. Can Clementine come?
No, she cannot come.
Oh man, it's too bad he ran away with the kid as soon as. Sorry, it's too bad she ran away with the kid as soon as you gave her a chance to see her for 5 minutes.
No, it's just that's why I really need to keep Tater Tot with me.
Understood.
Makes sense.
I didn't know you're supposed to clean their teeth every 6 years.
A child?
Fur baby.
Oh, a dog. Okay, right.
Yeah, I don't know anything about children. I just assume that you don't have to brush their teeth at all in the first couple years until their teeth fall out.
Anyway.
They get like a new set, right?
Totally.
Yeah.
I have 2 children, and I'm pretty sure that they don't lose any teeth until they're like 13 or something. I'm pretty sure.
Huh.
14.
Speaking of teeth, we don't have much time left before my roommate gets home, so make sure you get some snacks. I don't want to have Tupperwares everywhere like last time.
Wine's gone.
You are so bad, man. You're so bad.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a fine Italian wine.
It was very nice.
It was good. It didn't taste like, the box wine that I normally get at Target, the black box, although you put a lot more wine in that. So it's a bigger bang for your buck, really.
Man, I don't know how you get out of bed every day. Honestly, you are an inspiration.
Yeah, it takes a lot of like aspirin and self-loathing, but
and butter apparently.
The butter does help.
Slide right through. Look, everyone, I have to get to my gala. I really apologize, but this romance really touched my heart.
Oh, okay. Hey, I'm like parked a little bit further away, and like the other book really creeped me out. Like, can I walk with you, or will you walk me to my car?
No, let's just go ahead and walk together. That's totally
okay. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
I'm
Bye, William.
drunk right now. Okay.
Bye, Nan. It's really nice of William. I was kind of surprised Nan went for that.
I know. He was a real dick tonight.
Huge dick.
A lot.
Huge dick. Oh my God, just terrible. Well, he did give you those socks, Dan, which honestly is like a good deal. Like it's a good deed for a lifetime.
Is it though? Because now all anybody is going to talk about when they see me is my socks. They look at the shoes, shabby. Pants, shabby. Shirt, shabby. Face, kind of shabby, right? Then they see the socks, pristine. What are we going to be talking about?
You feel upstaged by.
I gotta go home. I gotta go home and just get this whole day out of my mind. I'm sorry. Thanks for hosting, Jack. Appreciate it. Kevin, Marnie, good seeing you. All right, it's just I'll see you later.
Grab a cucumber water on the way out.
All right, dudes, I should probably mosey as well. Tater Tot has eaten a lot of your sandwiches, so I don't think you'll have an issue with the Tupperware. Also, I'm sorry that she ate a bunch of your snacks. This was so happy
or just Kevin, just Deke and I would just love to have you and that Tater Tot over for dinner. And again, if you could just bring like the adoption papers or whatever with you.
The adoption papers.
Just like anything that shows the dog's heritage to be like scruffy.
Oh, right. Yeah, because she's, yeah, I'll do that.
she's a mudblood baby. Whatever. Yeah. No,
Mean, but sure, I'll text you.
I'm sorry. Your dog's not a wizard. Bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye, Kevin.
Well, I'm sorry, but whose dog is a wizard? Or parents have wizard parentage. Anyway,
love-
Jack, look, I mean, I know that you over prepared for this, but in a lot of ways you underprepared. There was like no cushions on the seats. I saw nothing that like basically I was certain was 100% Apple free. You didn't have any signage. But anyway, thanks for hosting, I guess.
Bye, Marnie. I mean, everything was Apple free. I guess it's time to go to the quarry. And that's our show.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
that's really funny.
Those books were amazing. Y'all were amazing. I hope y'all on Twitch and Facebook Live or wherever you were watching, you enjoy. We are NoPants Improv. We have shows every Wednesday and Sunday at, what is it? 5:30? No, 6:30 p.m. Central Time.
Mm-hmm.
So join us this coming Wednesday. We'll be doing an Armando, which is, I don't know, one of my favorite formats. So please come back and join us. You can see us at twitch.tv/NoPantsImprov. Right, everybody? Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Awesome. Well, if you have a furry person around you, you can pick it up. Mine is on the other side of the door, so I don't know where he is.
This one was hard to push out.
At least it was long.
Look at the
But awesome. Yeah. Thanks y'all so much.